Namaskar, we are delighted to have with us the person who has made the Ram Murti for us, whose Pran Pratishtha Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji did on January 22 in Ayodhya. A young 41-year-old Arun Yogiraj ji.
Yes.
Yogiraj ji, thank you so much for agreeing to speak to us. And it's a privilege that you have agreed to talk to us and tell us about your work. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So, I'll call you Arun
Yes.
or Yogi. What is the one which works better? What is it that people call you?
People call me Yogiraj.
Yogiraj. So, I'll call you Yogiraj.
Yes, sir.
You were one of the 3 people who were shortlisted to make a murti. What were your initial feelings when you were one of the 3 who were shortlisted?
We all know we are waiting this from past 500 years. Even I remember my dad want to work on Ram Lalla if he get the opportunity. I think even my grandfather want to work if he get the opportunity to sculpt Ram Lalla. But as a grandson of B. Basavana Shilpi, I got selected one among 3. That was the happiest day. And also I feel very lucky, and also we, the family, doing the sculpting from past 250 years, and finally even God blessed us by this opportunity.
Describe the moment when you realized you are one of the 3.
The biggest responsibility on all 3 of us, because the whole nation is waiting to see Ram Lalla, and we don't have any previous images of Ram Lalla sculpted by our ancestors or previous sculptors. We want to create this, and we have given some instructions that regarding the 5-year-old boy, and from toe to forehead we need 51 inches, all this thing. We started searching about our previous any references we'll get, but it is a big responsibility on our shoulders to present in front of the nation, and that to overcome that we have that lot of homework just to understand what we need to do. We are given the instruction of 5-year-old, then I need to understand what is that 5-year-old features are. To know that, I started studying about 3-year-old, and I started studying about 9-year-old, so that in the middle I will get to know what is 5-year-old. This is how my thought process for this murti.
Nice. Was there nervousness during that period?
First 2 months we were blank. We don't know what to do. Then I decided, okay, let me do what I know. Like we decided to have an arch on the back side. It works as a support system and also increases the lifespan of the murti. So that all things I already worked it out, and I discussed with the committee. I started working from the back, on the back side arch design and everything, because that I know, but I don't know about Ram Lalla. So at the time I started studying about the children. I started studying about the anatomy and also Shilpa Shastra, what it says. We call it the Uttama Panchatala. It is called a 5.5 weight measurement in English, according to anatomically saying. And I want to bring that, in that Shilpa Shastra give us a geometrical measurement. In that geometrical measurement, we have to create the liveness, or that depends upon artist love or his skills and everything.
What did you do to overcome the stresses and tension? Because it will impact your work otherwise.
Definitely. I started putting my pressure on Ram Lalla. I asked him, I am prepared, and you have to get it done through me. I want to see you. I want to see in this stone. Please give me a darshan. I am the first devotee to see, and I just put all my pressure on him, and I keep interacting with the stone. This is what I learned from my father. My father always keep telling me, in my initial days I used to sit for 1 hour and I used to get up and walk around. He called me and told me that you need to spend more time with stone, so that stone will listen to you. So I started doing this at the age of, I think I started at 11. I understand this at the age of 20. From past 20 years I keep doing this. I started interacting with the stone. I believe the stone will listen to me, and also I believe I'm able to see what I'm doing. So all this my dad guidance and also my involvement and my love towards work. Now I'm getting. So everything I think I'm on a right way, right path.
Were you aware of who the other two are, your competitors?
I know about GL Bhatt sir because he's from Karnataka, but I don't know about Satyanarayana Pandey sir. We three were living given same accommodation in a hotel, but we decided not to discuss anything
About the
because
work.
we want to give the nation the best, different, unique, versatile, beautiful sculpture. So that we decided not to look what we are doing. We are not at all discussing what we are doing. We are discussing the whole thing around the world, but we are not at all.
Were your Karyashala or workplace nearby or they were different
No,
places?
we are living together. We are having our lunch, breakfast together. But our Karyashala is approximately 500 meters away from each other.
And you never went and saw what the other was doing?
No. After that, our selection process happened. After 7 months, we got the chance to see each other's work
For the first time.
for the first time.
What was your daily routine during the time when your thing was happening, when you were working?
So actually, I am an athlete. So I used to do workout at least 1 hour. I make sure I push myself physically at least 45 minutes to 1 hour every day. This is my everyday routine from past 25 years. And there I got a chance to learn yoga. At Vivek Srishti, they are giving a free classes of yoga. So first 3 months I spent learning yoga there. And after that I used to do some puja and also I start spending time at least 12 hours with stone. That was my daily routine from past 25 years. I'll make sure I will spend time at least 10 to 12 hours every day with stone. Again, if time permits, I do some evening workouts and
When you got the guidelines from the trust about 51 inches and 5-year-old and everything, what were the biggest challenges you faced while doing all this?
the biggest challenges is 5-year-old Lalla is the biggest challenge because we want to create a 5-year-old boy. Within that, we have to create Ram Lalla. So it should not be a realistic. It should not be a very disconnected. So I have to make sure that in that child face we have to see Ram. So its dignity, its naughtiness as a 5-year-old boy. So that is the biggest challenge. So in that 10-inch by 7 inches frame, that is most challenging part.
Correct. When you start making something as divine as the Lord himself, the youth form of Lord Ram, there has to be feelings from the person. As you said, you will speak to the stone and you said, you are my God, you tell me how to get rid of my nervousness, all those things which you are talking about.
Yes.
One is to make a normal artwork using tools. What were the special things done for creating this Ram Lalla Pratima?
So the special thing is in Shilpa Shastra, where 700 years ago there was a practice called Kila Panjar Rachane, where the stone will be worshipped morning and evening, and the sculptor will be binded with kankana, and I will be doing only this Ram Lalla idol. I am not doing anything in between. So for that I disconnected with all my commercials. I saved more than 1,000 photos every day. So before started the work, and I used to see 1,000 photos before sleeping because I was preparing myself for tomorrow. What I have to do in every inch, I want to give best to the nation. So this is what I did. Every minute I think of giving the best to the nation, and also I want to see Ram Lalla more than anyone else. Myself, I want to see him.
So
first.
I asked you about special tools. Were there any special tools which were used?
The stone is very hard here. So initially we decided to use some technology like grinding and cutting machines because of the hardness of the stone. And I don't want to finish machine finishing. So I want to give hand finish because hand is emotion. So I take the help of missionaries for the first 50% of the carving because of the hardness of the stone. Another 50% we completed using carbide bit tools. It is called one of the hardest tool to work on the hardest stone. And also everything is hand finished. So I use some filing tools and at last sandpapers, and also we polished through coconut oil. No chemical was used to give the color or anything. No, not even any chemical. Everything is naturally sculpted and presented.
Oh, nice.
ಇದು ಏಷ್ಯಾನೆಟ್ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಿ.
ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಏಷ್ಯಾನೆಟ್ ಸುವರ್ಣ ನ್ಯೂಸ್.